Howdy folks, Bluesboyjag here, yet another 4-string cigar box guitar lesson, Ring of Fire by the great Johnny Cash. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by one desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burned, 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 the ring of fire. Alright, so we are playing a 4-string cigar box guitar. This is tuned A, which is your 5th string from a regular 6-string set, D from a regular 6-string set, G, and B. So it's the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string from a regular 6-string guitar. This is not tuned to open G. So you have an A note on the big string, a D note on the D string, which would be your regular 4th string, a G note on your regular 3rd string, and a B note from the regular 2nd string from a 6-string set. This allows us to play natural chords. Well, sort of, kind of. So we are in the key of G. So, if you think about it, if you are a 6-string guitar player, the top 3 strings are a G chord. On any 6-string guitar, it would be the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. That's a full G chord. So if you don't play the outside 2 strings on any 6-string natural tune guitar, that is a full-fledged G chord. On this one, it's the top 3 strings. It's the 1st string, the 2nd, and the 3rd. That's a G chord. Now, if we add this bass note, that gives it a little bit more of a full sound. I'm playing that chord with my 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. You can also use your 1st finger. There's just lots of ways to do this. But this, if you play a 6-string guitar, this is very similar to a G chord shapes. I mean, it's sort of kind of similar. It might not look like it to you, but if you pick up a 4-string cigar box guitar and you play this shape, you will realize that it's about 90% the same shape as a 6-string G. So what I'm doing is 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. You can put your pinky on the 1st string, 1st string, 3rd fret. So you end up with that on top and that on bottom. That's not exactly, obviously, the same number of notes that would be in a 6-string G. So you can use your 2nd finger and your pinky. You can also use your 1st finger and your 3rd finger. So on this song, it starts out with a horn section and the guitar. So I decided might as well put the horn section right in the guitar so you can play both parts at the same time. So what we're doing here is I'm walking up from 0 on the 1st string to the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. So I'm playing the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. I'll show you another way to do this in just a second. But right now, just the top 3 strings. And I'm playing 1 strum per fret. So it's 1 strum with no fingers, another strum with your 1st finger on the 1st fret, another strum with your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, and another strum with your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret. And this is the horn section part of this song. Now when we get to that note, right there, 3rd finger on 1-3, you can add your 1st finger on 4-2. That's pretty much a G chord. It might look weird, it might sound just a little different, but once you acclimate your ear to the 4-string cigar box guitar, you'll hear that G chord. You'll get more used to it. So anyway, what we're doing is we're playing the horn section and the guitar part at the same time. Now Now when we do this part right here, we're only playing the top 3 strings. Right? So we're playing the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st strings. Now when we go up to this G chord, we add the 1st finger on 4-2, and the 3rd finger is on 1-3. So we're playing, that's the guitar part. This part is the trumpet section, horn section. Let me show you that part. You're walking up. I'm not using my 2nd finger at all. It might look like it. I'm not using it at all. So you're going to walk up, make that G chord. It's a stretch. Pinky goes up to 7. No, sorry, 5. That'd be a heck of a stretch, wouldn't it? So pinky's on 1-7. So what you end up with is right now, I'm not flipping you off, but I'm only using 2 fingers. I've got my 1st finger on 4-2 and my 3rd finger on 2-3. So, to backtrack, one more time. Pinky goes up here to 5. Now we're going to go back down to 3, 3rd finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. So you got the horn section and the chords and the guitar at the same time. Takes a little bit of practice. Alright, so let's put it in context of the song. So let me show you that 2nd part. The bump, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. On that part, 2nd finger can be on the 3rd string, 4th string, 2nd fret. There's 2 ways you can play this. Well, there's probably a whole bunch more, but the 2 that I figured out is the 2nd finger is on 4-2, and what we're going to do is play that's the chord, that's the G chord, right? So think of that as the guitar part. Now, when we hear this, that's the horn section, if you understand what I'm saying. The guitar and the horn section go together. So Johnny was strumming the guitar, and then the horn section goes. I messed that up. That's the first part of the horn section. Underneath the G chord. Well, the beauty of the 4-string guitar, open tuning, is you can play the melody and the chord at the same time. So now we're going to do that 2nd part of the horn section. That's the first part. Now we're going to go. That's 1-1. That's 2-2 and 1-0. So if you take about 5 or 10 minutes and kind of dink around on that, you'll kind of get the hang of it. It's really not hard at all. So you're playing the horn section and the guitar part. So from the top. Is a burning thing. So the chords that he's playing on this part, on the verse, is a G, love is a burning thing, makes a playing the G chord, and I'm using the first finger on 4-2 and the third finger on 1-3. Guess what? That's the same as the intro. So those two chords are the same. Love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery ring. So what you're doing is G, burning thing. Burning is your C chord, second chord. And that's the entire song. You've got two parts for the verse, two chords. Love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery ring. So it's G, C, back to G, and then the next line is G, D, G. And here's my D chord. Second finger is on 1-3, third finger is on 1-3, first finger is on 2-2. Love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery ring. Bound by light desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Now what we're doing here is a D chord to a G chord. So think about your 6-string D chord. This is, if you check some of my other videos, this is a very common chord for a natural tune 4-string cigar box guitar. So there's your D chord. I've got my third finger on 1-3. My second finger is hanging in midair. And my second finger is on, my first finger is on 2-2. Second finger is hanging in midair. So one more time. Third string on 1-3. Nothing under my second finger. First finger is on 2-2. And I'm not playing any bass note. However, that sounds kind of cool. Put that B in there. So what you can do is just mute out that fourth string. And there's your D. So when you get to the chorus, it's I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, down, down. That's the D chord, back to the G. Higher and higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. That's your C. The ring of fire, ring of fire. The ring of fire vocal is right on top of the C chord. Ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And that's the whole song. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. So the chords are G, love is a burning thing, that's a C, burning thing, back to G. It makes a fiery ring, that's a D. So, chorus, I went into a burning ring of fire, that's your D. It's only two fingers. It went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burned, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And that's the whole song. Burn, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burn, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. There you go. Thanks for watching. Be sure and check out my website, Cigar Box Guitars. Since 2004, I make a 1-string, a 2-string, a 3-string, a 4-string, a 6-string, all sorts of different strings. I make dog bowl resonators. This is a plain wood humbucker. I use bolts for bridges, perfectly in tune. This has a sound hole, so it's acoustic electric. 25.5-inch scale. Regular frets you would find on a Fender or Gibson or Gretsch, etc. Over 4,500 of them sold. JagsHouse.com. Be sure and subscribe. Thanks for watching.